In the words of the great Bob Dylan, the times, they are a-changin', especially when it comes to social media apps marketed towards us photographers. Now, Instagram has spent the past few years doing nothing but continually pooping the bed. I'm thinking about them killing the chronological feed, their incessant reliance on paid reach, and the algorithm's newfound preference for video so they can become a worse TikTok. And these slip-ups by Instagram have left the door wide open for other apps to step in and offer products that better cater to photographers. And that brings us to the app Vero. Today, in this video, we're gonna look at 5 reasons why Vero is better than Instagram for film photographers. So let's get to it. The first reason is resolution. Now, I'm assuming if you've made your way into my channel, you're probably a photographer. And if you're a photographer who cares enough to watch these videos, research your gear, and carry around expensive, heavy cameras, you care about image quality. I've wondered what sense it makes for Instagram to limit us to either 1080 by 1080 or 1350 by 1080 resolution. We have these cameras that capture insane levels of detail, and then Instagram relegates us to these little teeny tiny slivers of that resolution. Vero is gonna let you upload those images in much higher quality and also in the format that you want. We're also familiar with Instagram's reliance on the 1:1 or the 4:5 aspect ratio. Vero will let you upload your images in almost any aspect ratio. So the increased upload image quality that Vero allows is a big boon for photographers. We all remember using Instagram for the past decade. Vero has came along at launch with both an iPad app and a desktop app. So immediately from the gate, you're gonna be able to take those lab scans or those high resolution images from your camera and upload those straight into the app without having to jump through all the hoops that Instagram once made us do. So that's really cool, making uploading our precious photos just as painless as possible. Another big win for us photographers moving over to Vero, once that you start to follow people and build a little community, you can limit the kinds of content that you see from specific people. If you want to get on Vero and you only want to see photos, you can go through the app settings and select the option to only view photos from specific people. And then you won't end up with a timeline that's a mishmash of photos and videos like that oftentimes you end up with on Instagram. So the ability to filter out the video content and only view photos is another big win for photographers. Another awesome thing about Vero that's different from Instagram is the ability to upload different post types. You have the standard options that you have on Instagram, like a photo or a video, but you also have other things like a link or music or movies or those types of things. Vero offers a significant range of post types that you can make that allows you to interact with people in very different ways. And again, like the last point that I made, you can select these out. So if you don't want to see little Stevie's YouTube video, you can curate your feed to only show photos. And then all the other stuff won't appear at the top. But in the event that you're interested in seeing that stuff, it is there. And another way that Vero is awesome for photographers is it maintains the hashtag game that exists on Instagram. So you can still put Cinestill, or you can still put film photography or Sony A7R III and search for specific content relating to these hashtags. So that way to sort the content is still there, it's still alive and well. So those are some of my favorite things about Vero. Have you guys started using Vero yet? If you have, leave me a comment. So I've been using Vero for the past few weeks, and I have to say that I've really loved my experience. First of all, the app is really clean, really elegant, and honestly, it just looks great. It's a great looking user interface. And I love the fact that I can navigate it on my desktop, eliminating the need for me to feel like I have to have another app on my phone to check. I also love the fact that Vero doesn't collect a lot of privacy information about its users. In a world where all of our information is everywhere, Vero's done a really good job making sure that they're collecting just as little as they can get by with. And along those same lines, there are no ads on Vero yet. And according to the creators of the app, they don't intend to have ads on the app. So we're not gonna have to worry about them selling your data to advertisers down the road. And if you're interested in other new apps that may be beneficial to us film photographers, check out my review of Granary.